What a special day it is today. We are celebrating the launch of a very special edition of the Celebrating Being Everyday Brave magazine with Debbie Prediger, her community of Be Extraordinary Women's Network, and the Shine Circle. These are her leaders. These are the women who have come together to share their beauty, their brilliance, to help all of you take your next best step. And Debbie, what a whirlwind this has been to bring this together. And I wrote a little note earlier today that I am in awe of your community. There is nothing else like this community of women, the way you support each other, the way you come together. And I am honored to share everything with you that you are bringing together in this magazine, because I know it's just going to touch the hearts of women. So it's really something special.
Yes, thank you. I didn't know if you wanted to give me that little stage, but I just want to
Oh,
echo
yeah, no,
to
go
you,
ahead.
Karen, because what's the most important thing is that we know that this is what a true collaboration looks like. Like we do our part, you do your part, and we amplify it and ripple it out. And it's really as simple as that. And you've made it such a beautiful process for us. So I want to say kudos to you as well.
Oh, thank you. Yes, and this is part of a bigger movement, if you will. So here, what I'm working on is this Being Brave tour, where we're bringing women together. We're collaborating with different communities and bringing them all together and sharing the brilliance of women and their hearts and all the value that they bring to others. So we're just going to go real quickly. I just want to put a little spotlight on all of these ladies because it's about them today. And I want them to feel really, really special. And Debbie, we're just going to go through a couple questions, ladies. And what is going to be fun too is we're going to follow this up with some panel interviews. And then we're also going to walk through with each woman as we go through the coming weeks of their worksheet and what that is like. So, a lot of fun coming up. And so, our first question for all the ladies is because I'd like to bring this being brave part to you. And so, in the work that you do, and your life that you're living, what does being everyday brave look like to you right now? And Debbie, we're going to start with you. Can you, Debbie? Oh, I think she's frozen. Okay, we'll go on. So next on my screen, Denise, what's everyday brave look like to you in your life and business right now?
I'm so excited to be here. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Karen. Thank you, Debbie. Thank all of you. I'm gonna try to get through this.
Yeah.
Have notes because this matters and I want to stay present. Okay. Being everyday brave right now looks exactly like what you see right now,
Mm.
what I'm doing right here, right now. I'm stepping onto a stage with a panel of extraordinary women that just a year ago I never could have dreamed that I'd be
Mm.
with all of you. Uh, I'm moving through fear and doubt no matter what. I'm
Mm.
just telling them to disappear. I got
Yeah.
this. I got this because you got me.
Yeah.
And for me, bravery right now is saying yes to being seen, to trusting my voice, and allowing myself to take up spaces in ways that I never even dreamed that were possible.
Yeah. That's beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. And we're going to pop over to Carolyn. She is next.
Hello, everybody. I'm just so thrilled to be here and to be part of the powerful community that Debbie and Karen have created. For me, being brave is just being who I am, showing
Mm.
up every day and acknowledging that where I am is perfect. You know, that
Yeah.
there's some people that are a step ahead of me. There's some people that I can give a hand to help them rise. That's what being brave is,
Yeah.
showing up.
Yeah. And so, girls that are listening to us, when you hear these women talk about their everyday brave, if there's something you relate to, just put a little heart in the comments or I relate because there's so much that we all go through that it may have different circumstances, but it's there's little pieces in it, those feelings and things that we have to go through, the doubt and the mindsets. And so, Carol, what does everyday brave look like to you?
You know, it's interesting because I was thinking about this question this morning, and to me, it means not being consumed by my circumstances. That doesn't mean that I don't accept my circumstances. It's
Right.
just being consumed and immersed in it. And
Okay. Was that one for me today? Needed to hear that for sure. Love it. Yeah. Okay. We're just going to pop around here real quick. How about you, Ashley? What does Everyday Brave look like to you right now?
Everyday Brave looks like, well, I'm wearing it. It looks like trusting my moves. So it's
Oh,
trust and it's making the moves. It's like actually doing the things because that's what bravery is. It's not just thinking about it, it's doing it. And Carol, you have such a way of putting things into perspective. I love you so much.
okay. And we're going to pop over to Jenny. Jenny, what does Everyday Brave look like to you in your life right now?
Thanks, Karen. So everyday brave is making sure everything that I do in my life aligns with my business and vice versa. So everything is congruent and in alignment.
Awesome. Awesome. And how about you, Shannon? What does it look like for you?
Thank you so much, first of all. For me, being everyday brave is really has been enhanced significantly. I must say thanks to you and thanks to Debbie and Jenny for putting us all together because I wanted to stay hiding, to be honest. It really felt much more comfortable for me to stay behind my little cocoon. And those that know, I really love the image of the butterfly and that all of us can really evolve from a cocoon into a butterfly.
Mm.
And it's all about staying connected. And so for me, Everyday Brave is just staying connected into my heart and going back into my heart and saying it's not about me, it's about sharing my story. I've come through so much and if it helps even just one person, I really must get out of my comfort zone. So that's Everyday Brave, getting out of my comfort zone with the
Absolutely. And
help of all of
showing
you.
up.
Yes.
Yes, I
Thank
love
you.
it. Yes. And I mean, it's easier to go and hide and not show up, to be honest. And yeah, especially when life gets busy. So, and Naomi, what does that Everyday Brave look like to you?
Oh my gosh, I love this question so much. Right now, Everyday Brave looks like moving at a slower pace than what the
Mm.
culture tells us to do, like rushing around, everything's on fire all the time. So for me, it's trusting my divine timing, allowing everything I do from my work, my relationships, everything, my even my relationship with my dog to flow from a place of presence rather than urgency. So I think right now, bravery isn't dramatic at all. It's very quiet. It means being consistent in my life and honoring myself.
Yes. And what I'm loving, and our next question when we pop around is going to be about what you want women to get out of your worksheet. And I know some of you, what you have said lines up exactly with your worksheets that you're giving ladies. So it's really interesting how this is how it's coming through on you too. So Dr. Stacy, what does being brave, everyday brave look like to you?
I'm going to say this, the strongest statement that I can make is that brave means choosing myself, even when the world benefits from me choosing otherwise. And I think I've really been stressing lately the pay yourself first, like we do with money, pay yourself that 10% first. And so the bravery means that you'll choose you when your clients want something else, when your family wants something else, and when the world is asking something else of you, but you choose yourself.
Love it. Love it. And Marylise, what does everyday brave look like to you?
Hello, beautiful Karen.
Hello.
Yes, it's absolutely no more playing small. It's all about owning my magic.
Mm.
And it's all about, really recognizing that my message matters and stepping into the whole and the being that I'm, who I was born to be. And of course, your message is always for you first. And it's so beautiful that, I've just launched my newsletter today for the first time. And It is Raw for More, and Raw for More is also in the newsletter, but it's that sort of, for the first time, I'm really stepping out and playing big, playing really big. And in 7 hours, I've had 278 subscriptions to my newsletter. So I was just like, what? I cannot believe it.
What?
I was like thinking maybe 10, maybe 12, maybe 15. I don't know what
Wow.
happened. I honestly don't know what happened. It was on LinkedIn. But anyway, for me, it's really about just that sort of like, moment to celebrate and really showing the bravery in the sort of like, oh my goodness, it all comes together and it all pays off. And it's kind of like showing up, being you, showing up and playing
Yeah.
big every day.
Yes. And you know what I noticed in all of you ladies when you're speaking too is the passion behind what you're saying, that energy, that all that goodness that comes along with it when you're doing something that you're like someone said aligned with and
Yes.
in life and business. So Debbie, now that we have you back with us, what does Everyday Brave look like to you?
Well, thank you. And I hope my internet still hangs out. But Everyday Brave is showing up no matter if it's messy or not, right? Like there is just things that happen and we can't let it like throw us down and tell us lies like you're not ready or this isn't possible. Why were you thinking like that? So Everyday Brave is checking on the mindset and the thoughts and then just laughing and having more fun.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's do that because life can get in the way. It can try to sidetrack us. We're lots of moms, we're grandmothers, we're taking care of our parents, some of us, and we can get distracted with so many different things. So thank you, ladies, for saying that. Let's pop around real quickly because I want you all to have an opportunity to tell us what would you like a woman to feel after she walks through your worksheet. What would you like her to gain from it? Denise, you're top of my screen.
Okay. I want her to be able to slow down and breathe. I want her to give herself that permission. Yeah, especially when the chaos and the overwhelm comes and when she's caring for so many people, for parents, for partners, for kids, and
Yeah.
when that change ends or it's suddenly different, I want her to remember that she matters and that she was never created to carry it alone. And
Yeah.
that's what this community offers. You never have to do it alone. And the hope really for the worksheet, I want her to pause long enough to remember who she is and her worth.
Okay, there's a quote right there. That is awesome. Carolyn, how about you? What would you like women to feel after they've gone through your worksheet?
I want them to feel peaceful. I want them to feel confident. And I want them to be able to sleep at night. And the reason I say that is because when we're making decisions, oftentimes we wake up in the middle of the night analyzing, second guessing ourselves. And the whole concept of my worksheet is to help you get to the point where you're utilizing all the data you have, your intuition and your logic, and pulling it all together and making a decision that brings you peace and
Mm. Oh my goodness. I actually said yesterday to myself that I want to make discerning decisions, and that's exactly what you just talked about.
Absolutely.
And Carol, how about you? What would you like women to experience or feel after they've gone through your worksheet?
So my worksheet is the importance of completing cycles of action. And what that does is I want them to feel whole and complete and know that they are valuable, that they can do everything that they are learning from each and every one of us, and that they are unified within and present.
Lovely. That is really lovely. So, yes, and we're going to pop over to Ashley. So, Ashley, what the girls are going to get a special treat with yours because they're going to get up and move.
They are. They are going to get up and move. And you're going to hear the dinging because I have Facebook open and everybody's commenting and it's so fun. But what do I want them to feel? Yeah, I want them to feel movement, but I want them to feel their heartbeat. I want them to feel their body moving. I want them to feel their brain working. That's what tap dance does. And that's what you guys are going to get in my my resource is a really fun way to move your body. So I want them to feel joy and I want them to feel their body alive.
Oh, I love it. Yes. And we may all have to get up and do the little paradiddle together one day so we can have some fun with that. And Jenny, how about you? What would you like ladies to experience or feel when they have walked through your resource that you provided in the magazine?
Well, I would love for everybody that goes through the resource to get some clarity, to feel very clear and aware for where they're at so that
Mhm.
they know how to move forward without the overwhelm and without the stress.
Oh, there's another big breath there too. It's like if we could just have some clarity and just have that direction and take that overwhelm away. Love it. And Shannon, what would you like women to experience?
Oh, I would love women to be able to feel more connected with themselves
Mm.
because sometimes we're so busy taking care of everything and everyone else that we forget to check in with ourselves to understand how amazing we each one of us is, all the gifts that we have and all the things that we would actually love in our life. So I would love them to feel reconnected with themselves because then they're more able to reconnect with people around them in a deeper, more loving way.
Yeah, we need those little reminders, don't we? I think with
Yeah.
all of your resources, I think that's just they're little reminders of being clear or connecting or, we just need, and they're 10-minute little resources, worksheets, little journal prompts, different things. So ladies, you are in for a real treat. And Naomi, how about you? What would you like women to experience?
I want her to feel relieved, like she could finally exhale. And I also want her to feel like she is less alone and more trusting of herself. So her rhythm, her needs, her inner knowing. If she closes the issue feeling a little more grounded and less rush, that's a ripple effect.
Yeah, less rushed. I love that. And Dr. Stacy, how about you? What would you like women to experience or feel?
I want her to experience the brave code that we came up for this particular project, and that is to be able to say to themselves that I build systems that sustain me, that I rise into aligned leadership, that I act from truth, not survival, that I
Oh.
value my brilliance and my bandwidth, and that I evolve beyond doing everything alone.
Okay,
Shine
girls.
framework as well.
Yeah, you all are. I'm getting like goosebumps here because these
Mhm.
little golden nuggets, this is what coming together means, is these little things that just kind of encourage you and touch your heart a bit and what, how we can move forward. And I think all of you have said something about not doing it alone. That's what these ladies are here for. Ladies, as you go through the magazine, you will also have an opportunity to walk through that worksheet with these ladies. It's a magazine like no other. So, Marilise, what would you like women to experience?
So for me, it is all about you feeling empowered to
Mm.
have a courageous conversation and the courageous conversation with yourself and with others. So this is about you roaring, and this is about you, first of all, having that kind of conversation internally saying, how do I reframe this lie or this old story or this limiting belief into something that's more powerful, that's more empowered, that's true? And then, how do you go out in the world and have those difficult, courageous conversations with other people? How do you speak your truth? How do you speak up? How do you roar?
Yes, but what I really love about what you just said, though, too, is an empowered conversation. It does, so it takes it away from having to be hard or difficult because if you empower it, you're coming from a whole different place. And I love
100%.
it.
100%.
Yes.
And it's in that feminine energy because I think that's for me the distinction with, we're also conditioned in this world where we grow up and sort of be masculine. And now we're empowering ourselves as women to really bring forth our magic, which is the feminine magic that we bring and
Yeah.
speaking our truth. Yes,
Yes.
absolutely.
Love it. And Debbie, how about you? What would you love women to
Well,
experience?
I'm gonna first speak for Nicole Cowley because she's the only person here that's in the magazine that isn't with us presently. So if you would allow me that
Yes,
presence, is that
absolutely.
her resource? She is all about the identity. She is all about empowerment and really embodying this in what we call confidence. So her
Mm.
worksheet, everything that is about is she wants people to feel more confident so they can make
Oh,
their decisions and really take that aligned action. So I wanted to speak
love
for
it.
her first.
Yes.
And then my resource is what you see here in the screen.
Yeah.
I want you to be able to shine. I want you to allow so much light to come in you that you can't hold it and it shines out of you in such a beautiful, powerful way that it continues to create ripples across the whole globe, whether you've met somebody in person or not.
Oh, love it. Isn't that beautiful? Ah, so great. So we're just gonna pop around super fast and then we'll be finished. And I would like for you to finish this sentence in one breath. A woman becomes extraordinary when she, and Denise.
When she stops shrinking and allows herself to take up space as she is, rooted in knowing that God does not make mistakes and she was created for a purpose with a purpose.
Woo, love it. Carolyn, how about you? When a woman becomes extraordinary
When she shines her own unique light, when she shows up authentically as who she is, knowing that there is somebody watching and believing that they want to be just like her.
Oh, love it. Carol, how about you? A woman becomes extraordinary when she,
Recognizes that she is whole, complete, and she matters simply because she exists. It's a matter of physics.
ooh, a matter of physics. Okay, that is awesome. We're gonna have to take all these quotes, girls, and put
Yes.
them and quote, make little posts of them because these are really good. Ashley, how about you? A woman becomes extraordinary when she,
When she trusts her moves, I'm going to say it again, but when she dances through life, which is decide, act, notice, create, and expand her energy. Stop playing small, ladies. Let's do it. Dance.
Yes, absolutely. All right. And Jenny, how about you? A woman becomes extraordinary when she,
A woman becomes extraordinary when she lives her truth.
lovely. Absolutely. How about you, Shannon? How would you finish that sentence?
I would say a woman becomes extraordinary when she loves, honors, and respects herself deeply and completely, no matter what.
Okay. And I love that word honor, when she honors herself. That is, I think, really lovely. That is something that I have taken to heart in walking forward myself. And Naomi, how about you? How would you finish that sentence?
A woman becomes extraordinary when she embraces her true self, trusts her instincts, and courageously steps into her power to create the life she deserves.
Lovely, that life that she deserves. Yes, absolutely. And recognizing that we do deserve that life that we are wanting and putting together. So, Dr. Stacy, how about you? How would you finish the sentence? A woman becomes extraordinary when she.
A woman becomes extraordinary when she recognizes her past, embraces her story, and uses that truth to leverage her path in front of her.
Lovely. I love it. And Marilise, how about you? How would you finish the sentence?
The woman becomes extraordinary when she lives her best life every day on purpose, in her power, and with the courage to roar for more.
And Debbie, how about you as we finish out here?
A woman becomes extraordinary when she gives herself permission to heal and to shine.
And that is beautiful. And I'm going to pipe in here too, as I'm listening to all of you. A woman becomes extraordinary when she shows up for herself, when she steps into her own light. And that's what all of you here have done. You have stepped into this light to serve and to lift up other women and empower them. So, and I think one of the common themes that you all mentioned was you don't have to do it alone. Ladies, we are here for you. This is what this magazine is to help you take your next best step or your next brave step or whatever that, or discover something about yourself. I mean, all these ladies talked about, stepping into your own worth and your own value. And you have so much to offer. Ladies, I want to know that you are loved, you are cherished, and we are here for you. So thank you. Thanks, ladies, for being a part of this beautiful magazine. I love you all, and it's going to be an exciting road ahead.